Okay, there we go. All right. Can everybody hear me? And am I echoing to everybody else? Is anybody else hear an echo? Yep, and no echo. Okay, cool. Because I'm echoing on my end, so I thought it was going to be echoing for you guys, but it's just me. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to be doing a little bit, going to be doing something different tonight. And number one, I'm not drinking bourbon. Tonight I'm drinking Angry Orchard. So I'm going to, instead of making a dungeon type map, I'm going to be doing an outside area, and I'll probably be putting a building in here as well at some point. I'm looking at this lake, and what I'm already thinking is to maybe, nope, let's zoom out here, maybe put like an island with something in the middle. So I'll start here, and if you guys have any suggestions for anything you want me to do, then just throw it into the chat. And I'm taking suggestions from everybody tonight. So first of all, what do you guys think about a little island in the middle of this lake? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Tell you what, I'm going to do a little island here. So let's see what happens if I start raising this land up. Don't worry, I can flatten this. I'm also going to expand this a little bit. Let's go ahead and flatten that. There we go. That's better to flatten it to room height. Which puts it right under the water, which is not really what I wanted. Alright, so let's do some more raised terrain again. I'm just going to go easy. And... oh, I see what it did. Okay. If I flatten the terrain... aha, there we go. Now it brings it up above the water, I think. Maybe? Well, I can't get the camera any lower, so... alright. So let's just go ahead and put a little island in here. And we got a little rock floating up there to the surface. That's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Just going to try to flatten this out. Whoop, I hit something here. Oh, what did I hit that made it start going back down? Well, that's weird. I don't know what I hit. Huh. Oh well. We'll just keep messing with it here. I'm just trying to get this out a little bit. Oh, no, 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 I wanted an island. Don't do that. No, lower back down. Go back down into the water. Go home into the water. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of this rock. I don't want this rock here. Let's get rid of that. I think I've got enough room here maybe to start building something. So this is actually what's pretty cool about Dungeon Alchemist, is that you can do the outside, but then you can also build something here too, rooms if you want to. So I'm going to, I think I need to fix my land here just a little bit. Let's go ahead and raise the terrain a bit. And then we'll just flatten it back down. Let's raise this up a bit more, maybe. Then maybe if I do flatten here. There we go. So, oh, this is cool. Maybe I could have like a little hill here. And let's see what this does. See, I am not the best at this. Just this looks completely... The more I mess with it, the more unnatural it starts looking. Oh, alright. Well, Musical Rogue likes it, so if she likes it, I guess it's okay. I always just thought it was kind of unnatural looking. Maybe I could get this down, and then we got like a little ramp here. Stop there! Oh, that's funny. Okay, maybe I can just do this and maybe try to get like a little ramp up here. Maybe. Or maybe what I could do is let's do a little paint. Where's the paint terrain at? I gotta look here and see where my paint terrain is. Well, now keep going. Okay. Alright, well now I'm going to flatten it down here. Ah, see, I ruined my ramp. Okay. Oh, if you hit Control-Z, you can go backwards. Okay. There we go. And I just need to lower this back down. There we go. Let's lower that back down. And then what I need to do is lower my radius, probably. Yeah. Yeah, latency is not an issue at all. Okay, let's try to raise this up just a little bit. And then I'm going to do a little paint on it. Okay. And then here's paint terrain. So I could paint a little grass here to make it all look as one. Oop, radius needs to go down on the... There we go. Yeah, I get a little overzealous sometimes. Okay. And then, now maybe we could put a little building here. It's not going to be much of a building. It's going to be a small one, but we'll still do it. Abandoned ruins, I like that. Let's go with a little chapel. Oh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize I had it above room height. So, okay. Maybe that could be like in the middle of a like little caldera or something. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Um, hmm. That's kind of weird looking. So, maybe we lower it back down a little bit. Like a broken caldera? That could be interesting. But then we need like a little boat. Maybe you take a boat to get to this chapel. Not a big boat. Maybe a smaller boat. There we go. Okay, you got a little boat there, just kind of bobbing. while it gets to the caldera here. Okay. Alright. And trying to think what else to do here. I think this needs to be moved. And this, I think the altar should be right here. And then, no, go back to where you were. And, alright. Okay. Well, that's 2 broken statues in there. That's interesting. The AI put 2 broken statues. What if we put this one over here? That's pretty cool. And then there we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what if we duplicate these rocks? They're supposed to be able to duplicate. I thought by holding down shift. Oh no, I'm thinking of Wonder Draft. I was working with Wonder Draft yesterday. I'm getting my mapping programs mixed up. Alright. And okay. It's okay, we're just gonna put these around here. That could look kind of cool. Like a little standing stone of rings. Interesting. Okay, we'll leave that there. And then what else could we put out here? No, I want to move this. That standing stone shouldn't be there. What if we put it like right there? That'd be kind of cool. Like it's a little entrance. Like a little druid entrance to a little chapel or something. No, let's get rid of that. We'll move these over a little bit, make it look a little more like an entrance. But you got to take a boat to get to it. So maybe that we should just put the boat over here then. Okay. That's not bad. I wonder if there's any symbols we could put here. I wonder if I need to raise that up a little bit. That looks kind of cool. So it's a little broken caldera in the middle of the middle of the lake. All right. So what could we put out here? Let's take a look at some objects. Maybe a little campfire or something in there. All right. And there we go. Got a little campfire there. And we can put a little tent. Cool. We have some tents. That looks cool. I mean, you need a log to sit on. Let's move the temp back a little bit. We can put this log here. There we go. Alright, and let's get rid of that water there. Let's flatten it to room height. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, and I think I'm going to make a new one. Let's make something different. So forest, but let's not do any water. So, no water. And evergreen clearing, evergreen forest, broadleaf. Oh, broadleaf would look cool. Any hills? Yeah, let's go with some hills. Okay, now I have some ideas for this one. So I think what I'm going to do is just get rid of some of these trees and make like a little path through here. I don't want to delete the trees because then I just got to put them back in. And that just gets tedious. So, not that I'll remember where I'm putting all these trees, so maybe I should just delete them. Yep, we'll just delete them. And, okay, there's a good spot to start the path. I like that. Well, we got some logs in the way. Let's move these here. And there we go. Wind our path a little bit over here, get rid of some of these trees. Get rid of these logs. Okay. Let's take a look at the hills here. Alright. So when you think about, paths, where do paths go? Well, people are like water. They go the path of least resistance, right? So, which means that they're usually going to not climb hills. Paths aren't going to climb to the top of a hill. But these are slight hills, so I think this will actually be okay. So let's go ahead and paint our terrain. And we have dirt, which is good. So each of these squares is supposed to be 5 feet, so this will be a 15-foot wide path. That's a little wide for a path through the forest. So let's go with this. Let's just start painting a path here. Maybe we can put like a little cottage in as we're going in. Like this would be a good spot for a little cottage. That could work. This painting tool is really cool. This is nice. Need to get rid of these tree stumps. So let's go ahead and get rid of those. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to painting our terrain. And I was using different dirt. That was a rocky path I chose accidentally. Okay. So, oh, I see. I didn't need to go around the rocks earlier. If I do this, then they just disappear. So that's pretty cool. Alright, and then we're just coming out here. And, alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so we're just going to do this. And maybe widen that a little bit. Alright, so okay. That's actually pretty cool that it gets rid of the rocks while you're driving over them. So I think I'm going to leave these branches here because this could have been just stuff that just fell down. So we'll leave that there. So we got a little path through the woods here. And let's come over here and see if we can make a little path for like a little cottage or something. So let's get rid of these. And okay. We got a little hill here. which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, so let's just get rid of these. We may need to flatten this a little bit because I'm just afraid if I start building something, then it's going to do what happened in the last map, and it's just going to carve out of the hillside. But let's see what happens here. Let's see what we have for making a cottage. Village? Farmstead. Let's see what we have here. So if I make this, what happens? Okay, cool. Which looks like a little farmstead, so that makes sense. But if it's a little one shack, little farmstead. Oh, I love the trap door in the corner. Now that is pretty cool, that there's a little trap door. So let's take a look at this farmstead, because I think the AI did a pretty good job here. We have the bed, and which is pretty cool, a chest, little table there. I don't see a little dining room table. I mean, people still got to eat. So what if we move this over here, move these over a little bit. We got a little fireplace, but I'm thinking about moving this window. Oops, let's back that up. Let's move this window here, and let's move these out of the way. See if we can move this fireplace over. Okay, cool. Then that can actually still go there. We'll just put these on the other side. And then we can put a little, like, eating table in there. Let's see. There's one in here called a poor man's table. So let's see if we can find that. That's a coffee table. Where'd it go? Poor man's table. There it is. I like this one. So we could put that like right. Maybe we just turn it sideways. Put it like right there. And then we got the bed there. So that's actually pretty cool. I mean, the fireplace would give some light, but I think we need like a candle to put on this table. So let's just find a candle, and let's put that right there. Let's, you know what, actually I think I like this one better. Yeah, this one. There we go. Oh, that's a candle that goes on the wall. No wonder it's having problems. Okay, so that's not going to work. So we're back to this. That's a tall candlestick. Let's candelabra, candelabra. Yeah, we'll just go with that. That's fine. And now, here's one thing that's actually really cool about Dungeon Alchemist 2, is the ability to put stuff on this shelf. So, let's do bread. A little loaf of bread can go there. That's actually pretty cool. Maybe a bowl. Let's put a bowl here. Oh, that's a big bowl. Let's shrink that down. Let's put the bowl there. And then, what if we have... do we have cup? I know we already have a mug, but we don't have a cup. So let's get rid of that. What if we have... What else could go on there? Okay. I'm thinking... bowl, cup, glass, silverware? We have a spoon that could go on there. We have a cup and a spoon, so let's do that. We can put a jar. Okay, maybe it's bottle. Okay, there we go. Let's duplicate that a little bit. Yeah, let's put, that's a wine bottle. That's too big for there. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Will that one go on there? Let's put it on the bottom. And then maybe some more bread. Or some fruit. We could do fruit. Let's see what we have for fruit. Is there a bowl of fruit? Nope. So I'm wondering if I could take... let's Let's make this a little bit... Oh, can we make the apple smaller? No, we can. Look at that. Oop. No. I wanted to pick you up, not make you any bigger. There we go. Got a little bowl of fruit now. I like that. Oh, that wine bottle could have gone on top of the cabinet. Let's do that. There we go. I like that. And then... wonder if we can make like a little bitty statue. Go up there. I wonder how tiny we can make these statues. Oh, actually I took it off the base, but that actually works in my favor. I'm good with that. So a little statue there would be kind of cool. I think I'm going to get rid of this and just have the fireplace and the candelabra be the only source of light. So let's get rid of this too. Okay. Okay, we're good there. But then I feel like something needs to go on the fireplace. Let's get rid of that first, and let's do a chamber pot. Chamber pan. Probably would go more by the bed. So let's put that there. Alright. And then what could we put on top of the fireplace? Well, none of those are going to go on top of the fireplace. No, let's keep looking here. I'd like some kind of decoration to go up there. Oh. Okay. Do we have any potted plants? Maybe they could go up there. A potted plant. There we go. Need to make it a little bit smaller though. There we go. Let's make that a little bit smaller. And maybe a little fern they got from the forest. Could put that right there. There we go. That actually looks pretty cool. Okay. And I think I remember before seeing like a wash basin or something like that. Like a tub. Maybe we have a tub right here. Alright, so let's zoom back out and take a look at this. Alright, we need to get our path going to the door, so let's go back to painting the terrain. Choose our dirt. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so we got a little path going there. So it looks like it's on a little bit of a hill, but that's alright. And what if the person who lives here had like some flowers planted right outside their house? That would be pretty cool. There we go. That's a big flower. I don't even know what that is. Whoa, do sunflowers really grow that tall? Let's just do yellow flowers. There we go. Yep, I knew if I held down shift, that's when it starts putting stuff in. I knew that would work. And then we need some of these kind of, oh, maybe these. Then like, gotta be careful where you place those because it's not really liking it. Got a little garden going out there. And maybe they got some burning bush. Is the bush really burning? No, that's not burning. I don't know why it was called a burning bush. Not really liking that one. Maybe... Oh, those are hedges. Some first, I'm thinking like some medicinal plants is what I'm looking for. Really wish there was a scroll bar. Said that last week. Scroll bar would really help. Aloe vera, there we go. That could be kind of some kind of medicinal plant. These plants really grow that big. Good lord. Alright. There we go. So what else could we put in this, forest path going through here? We could put like a little rocky area right over here. Let's get rid of some of these. All right. And there we go. All right. And maybe we could put some insects. I didn't see that before. Oh, that's a spider one. It's got all their webs in the... Okay. We're good with that then. Okay, so let's see what we have here for rocks. And... a big rock arch. Like, I'm trying to think how I could make, like, a rocky area like it's a hill or something and then put like a cave in it. I think I know how I could do that. Still getting used to Dungeon Alchemist, so... What if I just grow this up? No, we gotta get rid of those logs. Those logs just look weird. Like they're just floating. Let's get rid of these. Okay, let's go back to raising the terrain. Okay, so I see it only goes up so far and then it starts flattening out, which is definitely not what I wanted here. So let's just go very easy. See if I can raise this up. Nope, I'm still getting up to the flat part, I think. Doesn't look too bad. And then since we can turn collision off, I had a rock arch here. Where'd that go? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit more playing around with this to get this, to figure out how I could do this. What if I take this terrain back down, actually? Let's flatten it to room height. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm getting something here now. Okay, this is cool. Alright, now can I put that little rock arch in that I wanted? Okay, it's going right there. And I wanted to turn it like Okay, well, it's going right there. That's fine. But I guess my question is, can I raise my terrain around it, which is what I'm trying to do. If I take my circle thing down, see, that just raises it along with the terrain. Oh, but I think what I'm doing is I need to turn my collision off. Let me go back to objects, turn my collision off. No, it's still raising up. Okay, so it's still going to collide with the terrain. So it's not working the way I was thinking it would. I was trying to figure out a way to put like a little cave entrance in here. I'm not really sure how to put a cave entrance in. Which would look really cool, I think. No, well, these are entrances, all right. Just not the entrances I want. What if I type cave? Well, that gives me stuff to put in a cave. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to turn this grid off because this grid is messing me up. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of this tree. I can always put the tree back in later. Okay. Alright, so I guess what I could do now is I have rocks here. Could use the moss-covered ones, I guess. Okay, keep that there. And then what if I duplicate? Okay, let's try this again. Duplicate. Make it a little bit smaller. I don't know if you guys can get what I'm going with here. Let's turn the collision back on, see if these will. No, rocks don't stack. Now what is up with that? Okay. But what okay, see, they're colliding with each other, and that still looks pretty cool. What I'm trying to do is get the rocks to stack on top of each other. Oh, I see. I could just leave them here and then they'll... Okay, interesting. Okay, I could leave that there. What if I leave that bad boy there? Okay. And then... Well, that one's not coming up. What if I duplicate it? Okay, yeah, I duplicate it, then it starts working. Okay, it's not letting me put that there, but it'll let me put it there. Okay, lets me put that there. So if I'm duplicating these rocks, then I can kind of stack them a little bit. That's really interesting. Okay. Okay, now this is starting to take shape. This is starting to take some shape here. I'm starting to like this. Okay, so what if I put that rock there, and that one, no, go back. Oh, it's not going to let me put it there. That's right. Okay, there we go. Now, it kind of looks like some stacked boulders so far, but I mean, it's the beginnings of putting trying to build a cave. Right? Not bad. I mean, nobody needs to know that this is back here. I mean, it kind of looks like a cave, a low cave, but it looks like a cave. If I get rid of that, Well, see that, then that covers that up, which is why I had that in there. So let's put that back in there. But what if I just keep on placing rocks here? Yeah, I agree. It's starting to look actually kind of cool. I mean, I'm just going to keep placing these rocks until I see what happens. Thank you, Musical Rogue. I appreciate that. Of course, honestly, it looks like dried animal poop. But, you know, hey, I'm going to take it for now. This is a work in progress, right? Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking about doing is making smaller rocks. I'm going to try to use smaller rocks to fill them in. I was just hoping this would be like kind of the building blocks, is what I was going for. And then plus I have to go with whatever Dungeon Alchemist lets me do as well. Okay, so let me go there. Okay. All right. So what if, let me think here. Okay, it's not going to let me put that there. Doesn't like, you know what, the heck with you, Dungeon Alchemist, not going to let me put anything there. Okay, we're just going to change the size of them then. Alright. And then, now I do know that people know that you can go in and change the file size of, or there's not the file size, what I mean is you can mess with the JSON files for Dungeon Alchemist, and you can change the height of things. That actually doesn't look... I know, exactly. How dare it restrict my creativity. I absolutely 100% agree. Okay, but you know what? I think I'm just going to leave that there for now. Oh, got a little opening there. Maybe it'll let me do a smaller rock? Put it there? That's not a smaller rock. Is this a smaller rock? Nope, that's just a weird looking rock, and it's still not going to let me put it there. What could I use to cover that up? What could I use to cover this up? It's not letting me use this, which would look really cool. Oh, maybe if I turn the collision off. Ah, there we go. I needed to turn the collision off. Okay, now I think I'm going to get somewhere. Okay, so what if this is here? And we just keep kind of building this in a little bit. I mean, it's going to be from overhead, right? So it's not like it's... Oh, crap. I mean, you can use this to make scenes, though. So I'm just going to keep messing with this and see what happens. There we go. Yep. Okay, so that kind of filled that in a little bit, so that looks cool. Now, the problem is I can't get it to go up, and that is a downside. And plus we have a little gap here. If I try to raise the terrain, it's just going to raise it all the way up. So, let's see if we can do something to get around that. Ah, I got it. I got it. Just put some trees there. Okay. Of course, now you can't see that my beautiful... See, that's how I needed something low there, not a tree. Okay. which is why I was thinking plants. What is that? I got a little rock sticking out there. Okay. Maybe a fern? Let's try a fern. Need to vary it a little bit, so let's look for, see, fern, that's the only thing for fern. Let's look again at some plants. Aloe vera. Would, see, I don't like the fern. Okay, get rid of the fern. Go away, fern. Fern bad. A burning bush. See, but then it's, you still can't see my little handiwork there, so I need to shrink it down a little bit. Get another bush there. And maybe we shrink this one down too. And there we go. Let's cover that up. And we need to cover this one up too. And nope, not you. Let's do another burning bush. See, that actually looks pretty cool. Now, if I could just get these stupid things to come up here, then that would work, but I don't know how to do that. So see, I can't even get plants to go up there, which is ridiculous. If I turn collision back on, let's see what happens. Yeah, see, plants only stay at room height, which is why I'm having the trouble here. Oh, okay, wait a minute, it's going up there. Okay, so, oh, so, because that's the land there, that's why. So, okay, so I think what I'm going to do then is just come over here and try the same trick that I did on this side. So let's duplicate this. Maybe. Oh, because I have the collision back on, that's why. I think I need another rock there. See if I could adjust the heights. That would be awesome. Because I could cover this up, but then I've got stuff up there. So, how do we fix that? Because apparently, other placeables don't like going on top of rocks. They only like going on top of the ground. And that's just stupid. No, that's lighting. What am I doing messing with lighting? Oh. It's as big as I can make that rock. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this alone for now. Let's come to another part of our little forest map here. Alright, so let's see what I've done so far. Got myself a little cottage and put a little rocky area there, hoping to try to make a cave. And what could I put? Oh, I know what I could probably put over here. First of all, let's flatten this terrain. Let's raise this up a little bit. Okay. Now, Alright, not exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking... Oh, I know what I need to do. I'm not going to let me put it here. Where is the entrance? That's what I'm... no, I thought that was a... Was that an object? Like a little drawbridge? What was it? No, no drawbridge. No portcullis. Maybe it was the mansion? No. Okay, this could be kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's boom, boom, boom. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm gonna put a little barracks here. Okay, we just need to flatten the terrain out here again. Let's flatten our terrain. Do. Trees look like they're standing at attention. That's funny. Okay, let's get rid of this tree, this tree, this tree. And then what I'll do is come back here. Barracks. Oh, nope, didn't get rid of everything there. Like I thought I did. Of course, if I built a barracks, I'd probably just get rid of it, so I don't need to do any of that. Let me turn my grid back on so I can see how big I need to make my barracks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got it. Okay. I'll make it from here, that out to here. Let's see what this does. Okay. I like it, but I was hoping for more like a rustic. Of course, I did do castle, so I shouldn't complain too much about that. Let's redo the room. And I'm trying to remember how I redo the room. Let's remove, let's edit. I'll click on a room to select it. There we go. Mess with this. Oh, nice stairs. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could put an upstairs on this barracks. Yeah, it's kind of a nice barracks to be out in the woods, though. Okay, we're going to go with this, except we need to make things a little different. First of all, our door needs to move. There we go. So let's put the door right here. And I don't know what this is. That's a... What is that? It's like a little chest or something. And let's get rid of that. Okay. I'm okay with the table being there. Let's get rid of the trap door. Let's actually change these walls. I think these walls are too nice for a barracks out in the woods. So, walls... still needs to be stone. No, that's temple stone. That's not going to work. Maybe we do see what they have for wood. Ah, this could work. I like this. Okay. That's pretty cool. I can go with that. Let's do the outside. Okay. For some reason, Microsoft Paint just opened up on my computer, and I don't know why. Alright. And let's get rid of this, and that can stay there. These bunk beds are A little too nice, but for a barracks out in the woods, but I'm going to go with it. We're going to leave it. And let's get rid of that. Okay with this table, but let's move it back there a little bit. Let's duplicate this. Oop, that's backwards. Move that out. There we go. Is that backwards? Oh, nope, I guess that's right. Okay, and let's move this. I guess this table would go in the center. And that is true. If it's functional for the players, it's meeting the goal. Okay, I'll go with that. I like that. And okay, then we'll leave that as it is. Okay, so we got a little cottage. Got something that looks like a cave. It's still not in. Oh, you know what? It just dawned on me. I did all this work for nothing. Because it just needs to look like a cave from up above. I'm going to see if I can make it look like a cave from up above, and I think I'll be good. It's okay. It's all a learning experience, right? Okay. Oh, last one here. So let's focus on making this look like a cave from up above rather than down below. And if that's the case, then I think I just need to use just completely rocks. So I'm going to... Yeah, agreed. You're right, I do have a better understanding. So instead of using the terrain to try to make it look like a cave, what I'm thinking is that I just use rocks to do it. Can I make this rock bigger? Yep. Of course it doesn't like when it's up against the edge. Now the problem is, of course, again, can I make these stack on top of each other? And that's the other problem. Okay, I think I'll have to take Musical Rogue's advice and make them smaller. It doesn't like that. Can't angle them if they're up against the border, which I guess makes sense. That is true. Well, I'm hoping to stack on top of them, which is what I'm trying to do, or I would definitely be trying to vary the rotation and pattern. Let me just look at different rocks. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I know. That kind of boggles my mind that they don't stack either. I know these are column rocks, but I'm just thinking from up above, maybe they'll achieve the effect, is what I'm hoping. We'll see. Of course, now they're kind of stacking on top of those rocks now, which is interesting. I don't quite understand that. Now, again, it just needs to look like a cave from up above. So, I'm hoping this might just look like a cave roof, is what I'm going for. Okay. Since I changed it to purely top-down instead of perspective, that might help a little bit. Yeah, it's looking actually pretty good. I'm going to put some more rocks in there just to, vary um, vary the patterns in the rock. Yeah. So this is just experimentation, just to see what happens. So let's get rid of this tree. Let's get rid of, no, we're going to leave that tree there. Don't get overzealous, Paul. Thank you. Appreciate that, Musical Rogue. Okay, so let's see what we can vary as far as the rocks. Of course, now the problem is these won't stack. So, but that's okay because it actually still looks like you're going into a cave, which is what I was going for. So it's actually not bad. I really do like the perspective, but I prefer the perspective, like this. And that just looks like columns of rocks. Still kind of going into a cave, but then when you make it top down, then it can get rid of the perspective, the 3D effect, and it looks much more like it's a cave system, which I think is pretty cool. So I wonder if I need to. Oh, here's some different rocks. Maybe I can just put them in for a little variation. Wherever they can be seen at. And then I could draw it out a little bit so it's kind of going off the edge, which I think I will do, and go ahead and get rid of these trees here so I can kind of angle it and have it going off the edge a little bit. So let's duplicate this. See how far. Okay. And alright, let's keep messing with this. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's get that in there. Nope, that didn't work out the way I wanted. So let's put that there. Okay. That actually doesn't look too bad. I've got the shadows coming off, but once the map's done, it's not going to, those shadows won't show off, won't show there. And not only that, I could always do this. I can always take this up. And then if I wanted it darker, I can always do that. So to get rid of the shadows, but I'm going to leave them there because they shouldn't show up when I export the map. So Alright, so I've got my little cottage. I've got my barracks. Got a little cave here. I think I'm going to come over here and see if I can put like a little creek winding through. And honestly, I think after that I'm going to be done. So, if I lower the terrain down, I know the trees are there, but I'll be getting rid of the trees. So that's not a problem. And then we'll have a little creek here. So that's boom, 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 boom. Let's move this over a little bit. I got a whole bunch of little stumps here I gotta get rid of. It's alright. And some... Ooh, I wonder when I paint the water in if those will actually go away. So if I'm not really needing to do this. I'm not sure. But that's okay. Alright, let me get my terrain back out here. I need to finish lowering that so it goes off the edge. And then I'm going to get water in here. Oh, there we go. And boom! Got myself a little creek. Wow, I thought I was going to have to paint that, and Dungeon Alchemist just filled in the whole thing. So that's actually not too bad. Alright. Alright, I can't help it. I know I said I was going to be done. But I can't help but tinker just a little bit more. So what if we put a little... excuse me. A little campfire here. And... let's put a little log here. And let's duplicate our little log. Like, you know, people sit around this campfire. That actually looks pretty cool. And what are these? Burning beacon and a burning stake. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. That's exactly what it said it was. A burning stake. No problem. Okay, that tree branch looks like it's floating a little bit, and I think it's because I need to flatten the terrain. So we're just going to flatten it just a tiny bit. Oh, I did flatten the room height. No wonder it's messing up on me. Oh, nope. Go away. Go away. Don't want you here. Okay, let's just do flattened terrain. This might work out a little bit better. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now those logs don't look like they're floating now. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's zoom in here. Do I have anything floating out here that shouldn't be? We can have those logs out here. That's fine. That's not a problem. And alright, maybe, oh, I have another idea. Let's put a little boat here. That's an upturned rowboat. Like it's on the, nah, I don't like that. Upturned canoe, rowboat, a little raft. That's hilarious. Broken rowboat. I like this. I want to shrink it down a little bit though. What if we put it like... does that look like it's up on the shore a little bit? I think it may need to be a little bit angled, but there's nothing I can do about that. And we got a little paddle here. paddle needs to be shrunk down. The boat got shrunk down. So we're going to shrink the paddle down a little bit. Let's put the paddle like right. Oh, where'd my paddle go? Okay. And then now I'm going to, whoa, it's way too big. Alright, so I just decided that my little cottage here needs a back door. So what if we move these over here? Let's move this over here. Let's get rid of that tree. Let's get rid of, no, let's just move that tree. And then we need a door. So what if we duplicate this door? Can I duplicate the door? Oh, there it went. Move it over here. And then I'm going to paint my terrain. Let's make a little very small path here. Coming around the stump, leading down to the boat. Alright, folks, I think that's actually going to be it for this one. I am pleased about how the cave came out. I was kind of hoping that I could cover this up right here, but that's something I could always do in post-production and go into Photoshop and cover that up to make it a little bit more like a cave. I can just duplicate those textures there. I could probably even in Photoshop just kind of blur out and smooth out those textures so they're not as lumpy. But other than that, that's actually not too bad for just messing around with this map. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching and hope you have a great evening, and we will talk to you later. Take care.